Okay, so yesterday was successful with transplanting my plants. I'm going to show you the result of all that, okay? I don't know what to call this one, but there's my lettuce head, doing good. These were actually in one pot, and I knew that they weren't growing too well, so I put them in 2 different pots. And here's one of the ones that was in the pot that already began to like have a baby. So it needs more roots though, so I'm going to put it in the water and get the roots to grow. In 2 weeks this will have stringy roots. 7 days, 14 days at the most. But if you keep them in the water too long, then they get kind of yellow like this. And so this one was, I think, 1 plant, and he was growing so well by himself that I put him in, I ran out of pots, so I made a pot with holes in the bottom. And then these are from the dollar store. Now this I'm doing an experiment with because it's looking much better. These are new babies that were rooted, and I put them in the soil. If I pull this out right now, which I will do for educational purposes, this is the roots that will grow after 2 weeks or so. And this is very cheap, a bag of $2 soil, and it doesn't have any fertilizer in it like this soil. So I'm experimenting, because these are drought plants which grow well without water, but I'm experimenting to see how this will do with basically cheap soil, because in my experience I got this plant originally from someone's yard and it was not taken care of. Who is in my garden? And so these guys are in regular dirt. These guys are looking really healthy. I give them some room to grow. Oh, I found this interesting this morning. Look who's holding hands. This is my mommy plant that was dying, looking much better today. Its babies, here you can see some of the death, but its babies are waking up. Doesn't have as many flowers as the one over here, but look how many flowers this one has. Like, it's like a wedding, and it's just like on all corners. It's so cool. The flowers basically are where the new ones, let's show you here. The flowers are where the new ones will grow. It's really symbolic. These plants have been symbolic of life, of how we have to take care of ourselves and take care of our spiritual walk with God even. So these plants grow out beautifully, and this one was dying, lack of water and room for the roots, so I transplanted it last night, and now these guys are holding hands. See this new plant coming up here, and this plant, they're holding hands. I thought that was cool. Gwen said that the plant is telling the other plant to not be afraid, and I was thinking that they're hanging on, giving each other life, kind of like we do. We hang on to each other and we say, every little thing is gonna be alright.